Will the HDB market crash in 2023? Hey guys, it's Maverick and welcome to another new video. Today we'll be discussing the outlook of the HDB market come 2023. So let me ask you guys, do you think the HDB prices will continue rising or start falling in the coming year? I believe that if you've been in the market as a buyer or seller in the past month, you can already sense the subtle changes that is already happening in the HDB resale market. But for now, let's not talk about few. Let's look at some numbers that are provided by HDB. So what I'm showing you now is the resale price index, and it's used to compare the overall price movements in the HDB resale market. So the numbers are based on the prices in the first quarter of 2009. As you can see, the index on the first quarter of 2009 is at 100, and as the months go by, you'll see it slowly increase, signaling the increase in prices of the HDB flats in the resale market. So as you can see from the resale price index, the prices actually went up all the way until 2013. So what exactly happened in 2013? If you were in the market in 2013, you would know that the government imposed a whole slew of cooling measures, but the one that affected the HDB market the most was the reduction in the mortgage servicing ratio from 40% to 35% and then to 30%. This essentially means that the purchasing power of the buyers are reduced by a whopping 25%. So for example, if you were a couple earning around $6,000 a month together, a drop of 40 to 30% would mean that your total loan amount would drop from almost $600,000 to around $450,000. Now that was a catastrophic blow to the buyers, and it caused the HDB resale prices to drop for 7 straight years. Only when COVID came in 2019 or 2020 did the prices really pick up again. But the problem was not only did the prices pick up, they were increasing at a record-breaking speed. In December 2021, HDB announced a cooling measure that the maximum loan to value when taking a HDB loan would be reduced from 90% to 85%. But that didn't seem to deter the market. I suspect it's because these record-breaking prices are actually driven by cash-rich buyers, mostly downgrading from their private property. They aren't affected by the reduction in loan to value at all, since they have ready cash on hand that they are willing to fork out for the purchase of the HDB flat. Then, in September 2022, HDB MAS and MND announced a whole slew of cooling measures specifically targeting the HDB resale market. Other than dropping the loan to value a bit more to 80%, they also announced that there will be a 15-month wait-out period for private property owners who wish to sell their private property and purchase a HDB flat if you are below the age of 55. The government is specifically targeting the cash-rich HDB buyers who are willing to pay an absurd amount for a resale HDB flat because they already have made a good profit from selling their private property. Now, these private property downgraders make up for more than 10% of all resale HDB transactions in the past 3 years. And now, in December 2022, we are finally feeling the effects of the measures. The market is moving a lot slower and the prices haven't been moving up as much. Now, the question is, what is going to happen next year in 2023? Remember the resale price index? After the 2013 cooling measures, the prices dropped for 7 straight years. I believe that the government recognizes that the HDB resale prices are now too high, and even if the current cooling measures don't cool the market down enough, they are more than ready to implement new measures until the prices come down to what they deem to be reasonable. So what does this mean for you as consumers? If you are looking to sell your current HDB to move up to a private property, this is your best chance. Especially if you're holding on to an executive maisonette or an executive apartment where there will be the most cash over valuation. The government's stance is that the HDB prices are on the high side, but they don't think the same for the private market, since none of the previous measures are meant to dampen the private property prices. So I would say sell your HDB now before the prices start to fall and buy yourself a good private property with potential capital appreciation before the private property prices increase in the next few years. Trust me, even with the high interest rates, it's still a worthy move. If you are a HDB buyer, however, no other agent will tell you this, but it might be a good idea to wait out a month or two to see how the market and the government reacts. But that is only if you can afford to wait. If you are in need of a place as soon as possible, I still think buying a resale HDB will be a better choice than renting, given the crazy rental prices now. So all in all, yes, I do think that the resale prices for HDB will start falling next year and maybe come to a stable price towards the mid or end of 2023. So that's all I have for this video. If you have any questions or if you wish to engage me, my number is flashing on the screen now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!